Hello, welcome to the video, which is to show you around the latest car I've got for sale. Here it is. It's a 2012 Honda NBox Custom. GL package is the trim level. I've just imported this from Japan where it was a grade 4.5 at auction. It's done just around about 74,000 kilometers. It's all registered now with the DVLA. It's got number plates on, etc. It's a 61 plate if you're interested. So I'll just take you around the outside first of all. It's got HID or xenon headlights on the dip beam, separate halogen main beam, 14-inch alloy wheels with a matching set of Bridgestone tyres. They're in good condition, no big perishing or anything like that, plenty of tread left on them. Monsoon shields over all the opening windows. So it's got power doors on both sides. They can be opened at the handle, both internally and externally. A button by the driver's right knee and also on the key. So if I just press that button there you go. Do the same on the other side as well. And we'll close again. A funky little spoiler there on the back. The offside reversing light has been converted to a fog light. The colour is either crimson garnet pearl or carnelian red, depending on whether you're using the Japanese nomenclature or the European. Let's have a look inside now. Both front doors open to a full 90 degrees. Some stickers down there, just some evidence of previous servicing work. So it's keyless entry, keyless start. You can see the start-stop button there. CVT automatic transmission, automatic climate control, and the parking brake is foot operated by the left foot. You just see the little pedal down there. Storage there, 12-volt socket there. Glove box, there's an ETC electronic toll collection card reader there, so when you switch on it'll talk to you. I'll show you that in a minute. Whole set of books here. I won't get them all out, but there's the original owner's manual, and it comes with 2 keys, as you may have already spotted. So I've got the two extra mirrors in the corner there for a low forward view and a looking straight down, basically down that way view. Just start it up so you can see all the warning lights come on and go off. Well, it's very hard to get them all in on the camera. It's beeping because I haven't got my seatbelt on. And there you see we've just got the seatbelt warning light and the parking brake warning light there. I mentioned about the ETC reader. Right on cue, there she goes. So she's in that little speaker in there. That's the sort of thing that you could quite easily remove if you wish to. Over this side then we have the Econ button, which just changes the shift characteristics of the CVT, either optimizing it for a bit more performance or for fuel efficiency. There's a fog light button down there. I'll just switch the lights on, show you the fog light so you know it's real. There it is. I'm not sure how well that's showing up with the metering from the camera. It's overexposing it a little bit, but you can see the bottom reversing light on the offside there on the driver's side has been converted to a fog light. Really nice bench style seating, although obviously they are independently adjustable for your and your passengers' comfort. Everyone gets an armrest. There's absolutely loads of leg room in these cars in the back and in the front as well actually, but I think the back is the one that people notice the most. So I'm 6 feet tall, and look at that, absolutely masses of leg room, masses of headroom too. I've said before in previous videos, but I'll say it again because it bears repeating. This is a very popular car in Japan. They've done an amazing job of making a car with quite a small wheelbase, quite a small footprint on the outside, feel really big on the inside, and really made the best use of the space available. There's two positions that these seats can be in terms of reclining the back part of the seat. So if I put one in each position, then hopefully that will illustrate the difference. It's just two positions. So there you go. A little bit more of a relaxed or reclined seating option available, obviously at the expense of boot space. While we're on the subject of boot space then, let's have a look at it. So there you can see the difference that seat, having that seat slightly more reclined, makes. It only really make a difference if you're trying to transport a suitcase or something in there, I think. Put it back to its first position there. So you might be aware already, I guess it's fairly obvious, but I'll do it anyway. These seats both fold flat, completely flat to the floor. It's a feature that may be familiar to you if you've had another Honda in the past. And they lock down as well, so it makes quite a good size boot space actually. Obviously you can't transport rear seat passengers as well, but you only get so much flexibility, so many options in that regard with a small car. This is a K car, by the way. More about that on my website. I'll put a link to the website andrewsjapanesecars.com in the description. The other interesting feature with these seats is that the bases can fold up. So that gives you a really useful load carrying space in the rear passenger area as well. So under the bonnet we have Honda's S07A 3-cylinder 658cc engine. In terms of preparing this car, getting it ready for sale, it's had an engine oil and filter change, air filter change and cabin filter change, and it's also had a transmission service, so changed the transmission fluid, the CVT transmission fluid, but also the filter in the transmission pan as well. This is the normally aspirated version of that engine. There is a turbocharged version available as well. If you want one of those, then feel free to get in touch with me. I offer a sort of an import to order service, so I could import one for you if you really want the turbocharged version. Interestingly, the turbocharged version in the NBox is the same engine that's featured in the Honda S660. Okay, that brings us pretty much to the end of the video. Thanks very much for joining me. I hope you like the car. If you like it so much that you want to buy it, then obviously I'd love to sell it to you. In the video description, there will be a link to my website where there's a form and you can get in touch with me on there to ask any questions you might have about the car or to arrange to come and have a look at it. Just a few other bits of information about it. A lot of people are asking about ULEZ at the moment, and I can understand why. So this one is exempt from ULEZ charging, and it's also exempt from the various other clean air zones around the country as well. Thanks for joining me then. Remember to consider subscribing if you haven't already, so you get notified or you get to see when I publish more videos like this. I look forward to seeing you again for the next one. Bye for now.